All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Congratulations to the New York Knicks on this first series win in a long time. I have to eat some crow. I did not pick them winning the series. I thought that the Cavs had a clear advantage. Um, I thought Mobley and Allen would dominate in the paint. That did not happen. Shout out to Mitchell Robinson, who turned into Will Chamberlain. Shout out to Jalen Brunson, who clearly outplayed Donovan Mitchell, who was pretty much unguardable the whole series. Shout out to RJ Barrett. I had listed him as a key going into the series. Can he regain his form? He definitely did on offense, which led over to his defense. This might be a breaking the glass type moment for him where he truly becomes that player that people thought he could be as the number 2 overall pick. And shout out to Josh Hart, dominated on the glass. Just a menace. He told Tibbs, I could play all 48 minutes. I don't think you should threaten Tibbs with that type of stuff because he'd definitely call you on it. But the question is, can they go to the NBA Finals? Can they win the East? I think they definitely can. Right now, Miami's up 3-1 on the Bucks. They're currently winning the game as I record this. I think they match up pretty well versus Miami. I would give this nod slightly to Miami because I don't think they have someone to match up with Jimmy Butler. They don't really have good options as far as size and strength to go up against him. But they could definitely win that series. They played a lot of close games in the regular season, a lot of close games the past 2 years. So I could definitely see them, overcoming that, and Brunson and Mitchell Robinson and the whole gang of guys going off again, and they winning that series. And then Boston, Philadelphia, if you're a Knicks fan, you have a certain level of comfort when you play Boston. They've beaten Boston several times. Even though they're a smaller team, they don't really have problems defending their wings. So I don't think that the Knicks would be scared for that series. And versus Philadelphia, they play Philadelphia tough as well. So I think the only team they don't really match up with is Milwaukee. And say if Milwaukee is able to come back and to win this series, I think there will be some issues for them. But Giannis is gimpy. Giannis, the previous game in the fourth quarter, asked to come out and was holding his back. He missed his post game availability because he was injured. So there's no guarantee that Giannis, even if they are able to pull off a 3-1 comeback and win this series, he's going to be fully healthy the whole series versus the Knicks. And I don't think they can. The Bucks are going to beat the Knicks if Giannis isn't right. So yeah, the Knicks definitely have an opportunity to get to the finals. You get to the finals, who knows? One turn ankle by one player. I mean, they match up with most of the teams pretty well. I don't think they match up with the Suns. The Lakers might give them some issues, but they match up with the majority of teams out west pretty well. So, um, one turn ankle, they could, I mean, could the Knicks win it all? I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is crazy. This has been a great run. It looks like they were drawn dead for a moment there in this season, and they went on that run and really sparked them. And Jalen Brunson was someone who was rumored to go to the Knicks for a while, and I think he made the best move of his career. In Dallas, he would have just been Luka's lackey his whole career. Now he's one of them ones, man. The city loves him. They're looking for maybe one more guy to turn them into a championship team. And now, with the pieces that they have around them, what they've shown, I mean, I'm definitely if I'm the next superstar and I'm unhappy with my situation, I want to go to the Knicks. I want to bring a title to the Knicks. So this is a win-win for the Knicks. They definitely can get to the NBA Finals. They definitely can win the East. A couple of things would have to break their ways, but a couple things break everybody's way. So that's just life in the NBA. So shout out to the Knicks. I look forward to the next series. If the Heat win, they get home court in this series. The Garden is going to be absolutely nuts. So I would love to see a rekindling of that Heat Knicks rivalry. I'm sure a lot of people in New York would rather that series for sentimental value and also for strategic value. But shout out to the Knicks, man. Shout out to the Knicks. I'm happy for that fan base. All right, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Subscribe. Try to respond to all the comments. And as always, the game is the game.